Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at the brand new native H-60 project. Freeware. It's currently a beta 0.3 at the time of recording this. But I wanted to introduce you guys to it, to show you that it's about, and some of you guys watching might be straight on the download button. I'll put the links in the description for their Discord server naturally, and anything else that might be applicable to today's video. But I'd love to know what you think. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe as well while you're here. We're also using the Super Spud Carrier Aircraft Group Pack on flightsim.to for the purposes of today. Thought it'd be quite fitting. One thing to note before we do kick off is when you download the helicopter add-on package, one of the folders actually includes a program called Airland FS. It's an executable program that you have to apparently run in order for the physics for the helicopter to actually work properly. So be sure to run the program before you give it a go, otherwise you'll find that it doesn't fly properly. As I've already mentioned, it is a very early work in progress beta, though it is now publicly available. So things will be upgraded and improved over time. In the flight deck early on, you can see that I've got a bit of a clash here actually with the, by the looks of it, the Heavy Division 787 Dreamliner mod for MSFS. Quite interestingly, it's obviously a bit of a Frankenstein display from the Dreamliner, and the Heavy Division mod, the reason why I think it's clashing is because it does that, and I've got no way on this to actually align the IRS. Nothing currently down here does anything. The only things that actually do anything are up in the overhead panel, so some of the switches for lights and that sort of thing. One thing I like as well is there's no pilot in this one. Some of the current textures in this beta version have got a pink pilot that sort of gets in the way somewhat. Not quite a fan of that, and it does make it quite difficult to land. The view as well, to note, is quite restrictive. I'd probably prefer to be all the way back here and maybe a little bit higher up like so, looking down, just for that bit of a better view. So that's something to bear in mind. Give it a go. If you do, let me know what you think as well once you've managed to successfully land it. As you can see at the top, the throttle, if you like, is actually moving along with the animated collective down the bottom there as well. So once I've got my view sorted, I know the collective's working, and also we've got left-right sticks and things. You will notice on the outside of the model it's not particularly animated in any other way except for the fact that the blades are spinning, but it flies. So a little bit of power, let's see how she gets up. Remember, I've already started that Airland FS program. About 50% on my throttle. There we go, she's up. A little bit rearward heavy, so that's something to bear in mind when we come to try and land this shortly. And what I'm going to try and do, possibly biting a bit more off than I can chew, we're going to try and get us over the bay, over the breakwater, towards another aircraft carrier down the bottom here. The Airland FS gets a little bit frustrating because it constantly tells you you're flying sideways. Even if you just about get it balanced, it still shouts at you. There we go, there's a couple of ships. We're going to aim for one of those. I don't want to climb too high, because if we climb too high, we're going to have to lose the height at some point. But I'm also conscious of speed. So if we climb too high and the nose goes forward too much, we're going to have to bleed a lot of speed off as we get towards that other ship over there. And I'm no helicopter rotary pilot. And the only thing that I've got is my standby instruments. That's giving me pitch, speed, altitude in the very centre of our screen. Quite a few times I'm having to put the stick right forwards. And you'll find as we get closer to the ship that the view becomes really problematic for us. We might have to sort of lean the head a little bit, if you like, by translating the view. just to try and help us. I'm trying to keep that ship in the corner of the window if I can, so I can keep a bit of an idea of where she is in relation to the helicopter. So this is obviously the Blackhawk, as everybody knows it. There's two variants of this freeware mod. There's the H-60 and the MH-60, I think it is, off the top of my head, whilst I'm trying to fly and not crash. You get both inside the package, which is quite good. There we go, there's that nose up problem that was on about a second ago. It's quite hard to balance this as slow flight at times. And you can see how nose high we are here. So we can't actually see very much of the ship, except for the fact that there's a big old pole right there. Come on. Using quite a lot of throttle here. Hover mode, here we go. There we go, let's try and get that tail in as well. Oh yeah! Giving us the old sticks as well. Nice little touch by Super Sud. And we've got on actually, quite surprisingly. You can see how difficult it is to actually have a bit of an aiming point with the visibility outside the flight deck. I would imagine this is insanely cool in virtual reality with the headset on. There we go, folks. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to hit subscribe down below, and as I mentioned before, all the links are in the description. In the meantime, enjoy, and I hope to see you in a live stream very soon. Take care. Thanks for watching.